Hello, everybody. And for all those joining me for the social media fast, we're on week 3. So I'd love to hear from you. Check in. How are you doing? What have you discovered along this journey? Let me know in the comments below the video. So I'm at week 3, and my commitment has been to just check social media a couple times a day during the day, not in the evening, not in the morning, not when I'm spending time with my family, but instead when I have this designated time to spend on it. And for me, it is work. I don't get stuck in the mindless scrolling so much because quite a long time ago, I put the newsfeed eradicator, which is a Chrome extension, on my browser. So I didn't have a newsfeed on my browser, so it wasn't something that would suck me in on Facebook. What I would get stuck on is when I wanted to check Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, I would turn to my phone and I would just mindlessly scroll through. And so it was that I wanted to stop doing and I didn't want my kids to see me staring at the phone all the time when I'm sitting with them or doing anything with them. So this social media fast of sorts has been really helpful in that sense. I feel like I'm not going through serious withdrawals anymore, but I still do find that I would like to be easily entertained. I would prefer that over having to work. Like picking up a book seems like more work, but it's okay because when we are made aware of things like this, then we're able to work on changing them. So I still consider it a success. I did a couple of things this week. We've been working out in the yard, in the garden. I really do enjoy spending time outside working. And since I'm not preoccupied with just simply scrolling on my phone, there was plenty of time to be outdoors working on things. Even if it's 15 minutes or half an hour, a lot can get accomplished on yard work and gardening in that short amount of time. So it was good for me to see that instead of scrolling through Facebook, I could be outside doing something that makes me feel good and makes the house look good. I also got for myself a new book. This is a fascinating book for me. A couple of reasons. One, it's about storytelling, and I'm really curious about storytelling. I love telling stories, and learning the whole process I think is really fascinating. I notice, oddly enough, that I have certain friends that I tell stories to and certain friends that I don't. And I'm not quite sure why that is. When I'm thinking about writing or trying to come up with a story idea, I usually picture my friend Jenny because there's something about her when I talk to her. I want to tell her all the funny things that the kids are doing and the different things that the dogs are doing, all the things that make up the stories. I like to share those with her. So she's my story inspiration. But the other thing interesting about this book is that it's a comic book. So it's all information and it's written out like these people are talking to you as the reader, giving you this information on how to tell stories and be successful on radio or podcasting. So my one son, Jesse, is an artist. I'll link you to his YouTube so you can see what he does. But I asked him if he would be willing to do this because I think it would be so much fun to make a book like this about minimalism. Like if I'm teaching minimalism, but you see me on the page talking to you and decluttering stuff, I think that'd be a lot of fun. But it also looks like an insane amount of work. So I don't know if he's up for it, but I asked him to think about it and we'll see where it goes. That is it for me this week. I don't have any major nuggets of wisdom to share, but I wanted to check in and see how you guys are doing with your own social media fast. So leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.